Learning how to measure yourself is one of the best things you can do for yourself, your confidence, and your body. Because if you're buying things online or if you're wondering if things are going to fit, if you don't actually know your measurements and how to measure yourself, you're just going to be disappointed. If you're going to be buying one of my dresses, I'm Lee from Classy Fabulous Daydreams. I have a sustainable fuller bust fit dress line. So this is how you would measure if you're going to be comparing yourself to the size chart. This would work for any other line too. You want to either put on a bra and underwear, a bra that you would normally wear, not a sports bra because that's going to flatten down unless you always wear a sports bra, just like a nice bra that you would normally wear. I have a slip. This is one of my bias cut slips, so it's actually very fitted, so it's not going to get in the way of my measurements. Otherwise, you could just be in a bra and underwear. You want to make sure to have a bra on so your breasts have some lift. You don't have to have any bottom underwear on. You can do what you want there. Get your measuring tape. Do it in front of a mirror. It's very helpful. And the bust measurement. What we're going to do, you want to even, see, straight, perpendicular like this. We're going to go across and measure around the apex. That's the nipple. So find where your nipple is. Sometimes it's helpful. You could put a little pin there. A bra that has a little bit more padding so you can't find it. But find where your nipple is, measure, and go around like so. And that is how you get your bust measurement. You're going to want it to be a little tight. You're not going to want it to be super loose unless you like your clothes really loose. You're going to want it to be fairly fitted. So we're going to go in over here, around, and then that's how we get our bust measurement. Our waist measurement, you're going to see where your body naturally nips in. I have a pretty defined waist, so mine is right about here. You could also take a string, tie it around where it sits. That's ideally where your waist would be. So where it's going to fall is where your waist is. I can sort of see mine's right here. We're going to go around. That is how you measure your waist. For your hip, you're going to want to see the fullest part. So if you have a little more booty, but wherever it's fuller on your hip. So my hip bones are right here. It's a little fuller right here. So I'm going to measure around the fullest part. It's right actually under my hip bone. You always want your measuring tape to be perpendicular like this. You don't want to be going like this. You don't want to be going like this. As long as it's perpendicular. There we go. And that's how you take your measurements. So bust, waist, hip are the best ones you're gonna wanna get. If you do a over bust measurement, that would be where you're measuring up here above the chest and going over. Under bust, if you're going for a bra, you're gonna go below where the underwire is. So my bust ends right there. So I would measure again, going straight over to here. Hope that helps. If you have any questions, please let me know. Save and share this video with anybody that you think would enjoy.